course, I feel so sad na parang umabot sa ganung point na kinahiya ko yung sarili kong father.
Mabuhay pageant fans! Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Hey Adam G. So as you can see, I'm busy interviewing all the Miss Universe Philippines 2024 delegates as much as I can. And while they're currently taking a break right now from the very successful press presentation yesterday, I am here. I am being visited by this one beautiful lady who also caught everyone's attention. Sobrang happy ko na napagbigyan niya ako despite her very hectic schedule right now. And mas kilalanin pa natin siya lalo kasi alam mo, sobrang napahanga niya ako at yung ibang mga pageant fans since her crowning moment in Quezon City 2 weeks ago. So here she is. Please say hello to Miss Universe Philippines 2024 contestant from Quezon City, Lorraine Ojimba!
And hello everyone, and to all the supporters of Sir Adam. Thank you so much, Sir Adam, for this interview. Ayun, it's an honor, of course, to be interviewed by someone so well-known in the pageant industry like you.
Hindi naman.
Hello,
Hindi
ang humble. Ang humble ni Sir Adam.
Hello. Kasi alam mo, guys, alam ko na feature ko na siya. Ang dami ko na content about Miss Lorraine since her crowning moment. Pero I really want to get to know her more because I feel like she has a very, very interesting personality behind that beautiful face. Seryoso. Like, alam mo yon, kasi it was only during prelims that I really got to see all of them. And when the moment she first appeared on stage for their Q&A, when they were speaking in Filipino, I was already impressed.
Thank you,
Given
sir.
your biracial background,
Yes,
ang
po.
tatas mong magsalita ng Filipino.
Yes. Siyempre, Tagalog. Sa mga hindi po kasi, wow, ito na naman yung sa mga hindi nakakaalam. Talagang tumatak na siya sa amin. It's an inside joke sa mga co-candidates ko sa MUPH QC sa mga hindi po nakakaalam. Kasi yun yung first phrase na sinabi ko nung Tagalog Q&A. So, ayun, in case you don't know yet kasi, I was born and raised here in the Philippines. I had a very Filipino upbringing, pero present din yung Nigerian father ko. He already migrated here. And he is a university professor in Far Eastern University for almost 30 years. Then, of course, I was aiming to follow his footsteps in the world of journalism and communication. So, grade 5 pa lang ako, kasali na ako sa journalism and broadcasting team po namin in our school. So, I was competing nationally, division, district mala muna. District, division, then regionals. Sadly, hindi ako umaabot ng nationals. Pero doon, they were asking me kung anong category yung gusto kong isulat or i-represent. Nag-start ako na English, of course, para mas mahasa pa yung English ko. But, I fell in love with pagsulat ng lathalain, which in English...
What?
Pagsulat ng lathalain.
Lathatlain.
Yes.
Next.
Feature
Mas
writing.
magaling pa siya magtagalog.
So, feature writing, although I also tried other categories, lahat ng categories tinry ko, and lahat ng language, Filipino and Tagalog. So, editorial cartooning, editorial writing, news writing. Ang hindi ko lang talaga tinry is sports writing. Pero nag-news ako, copy reading, headline writing. Pero dun talaga ako na in love sa pagsulat ng lathalain kasi in a way, I was able to tell story. Pag editorial kasi, more on factual, straight to the point, lalo na yung news. And yung sports, di ko talaga kaya. Pero doon, mas na-express ko yung sarili ko and I was also able to have my own technique when it comes to writing and really show na ito yung gawa ko. And people were able to see that, of course, the judges. So in 2014, I believe, so doon ako nag-champion. I was in 4th year high school, champion ng district, I forgot the category, ayan na naman. I think it's District 2B Secondary Schools Press Conference. Overall champion pagsulat ng lathalain. So ayun, sa mga hindi nakakaalam kung bakit sobrang matatas ako magtagalog.
So, that explains why. So I assume because of that, mas na-feel mo yung pagka-Pinoy mo because let's face it, diba? You're biracial, you grew up with two different cultures. So my next question would have been, did you ever feel like identifying yourself given your biracial background?
Yes po. I would say that when I was growing up, it was really hard because I wanted to fit in. It was hard fitting in one group, one community, how much more two? So I had to constantly prove that I was Nigerian, and in front of my Filipino friends, my Filipino classmates, I had to fit in and prove that I was Filipino enough. Kasi, of course, nandyan yung mga words, nandyan yung mga pang-aasar, the discrimination. And it would also affect me so much to the point na there was a time na nahiya ako for being biracial. Up until now, I'm so sorry, Papa. Pero kasi hanggang ngayon, it really scarred my father. Kasi when I was bullied, imagine ano lang ako noon, kinder. My classmates would always laugh at me for having a black father. So, lagi siyang uma-attend ng mga events, mga recognition day, pag may medal kami, siya yung nagsasabit nung nursery ako. But when I was in kinder, dun ko talaga siguro mas na-feel yung discrimination and the racism. So, umiyak ako noon. My dad is very, very proud tuwing may medal kami. Nakabihis na siya, gusto niya akong samahan for my kinder, parang kinder recognition day. And umiyak ako sa bahay, as in, nagtantrums ako because I didn't want him to attend the recognition day with me kasi I know that my classmates would laugh at me dahil aakyat sa stage yung papa ko na black, which is, yun nga yung pinang-aasar nila sa akin. And now na I'm older, of course, I feel so sad na parang umabot sa ganung point na kinahiya ko, na kinahiya ko yung sarili kong father because of what people were saying about me and my roots. So, ayun siya. Ang umakyat that time for my recognition day was my nanny, kasambahay namin, who was Filipina, who I treated like my
Your
own
own
parent.
mother.
Yes po, kasi my mom was working that time, hindi siya masyadong present when I was younger. So lagi kong kasama yung Filipino namin na nanny, na kasambahay. So siya yung talagang tinuturing ko na magulang. And siguro yun din yung dahilan kung bakit I was really seeking for acceptance. Lalo na nung inaasar na ako, I wanted to prove to everyone that I was a Filipino.
Yes.
I had a very Filipino upbringing. Pero right now, I can say that I'm not anymore trying to get validation from any community, and I'm very proud that I am biracial. And I know that being biracial, it's why I am like this right now and why I am here right now. Lahat ng achievements ko, I wouldn't credit it to just a specific ethnicity. I wouldn't say that it's because of my father. I wouldn't say it's because of my mom. It's because of them both. Because I'm Nigerian Filipina and I can't remove and disregard one blood for the benefit of the other. Yes, ma'am. So I'm very proud to be Nigerian Filipina.
But you know what, for whatever it's worth, listening to your story, your feelings then were valid. I mean, I'm for sure, ako rin naman makaka-relate ako if you're being bullied for your looks. You would tend to question your background, why you were brought this way, why you were born this way. Pero alam mo, sa kakanood ko ng kakapakinig ko ng mga life stories ng mga artists,
Yes,
celebrities, may one common denominator na yun nga, parang they would always start out as, let's say, quote-unquote, ugly duckling or parang misfit. Pero once they reach adulthood, nagagamit nila, parang somehow nagkakaroon ng transition to that sort of uniqueness that would make them shine once they grow older, and especially if they embark a career in these types of industry, whether fashion, movie, entertainment,
yes.
na ano talaga, parang kumbaga parang it's something that
Helps
people identify you
Yes
with.
po. And it really builds us up, I guess,
Oo.
that kind of experience. Kasi, syempre, we want change. We want progress. So if we have been through that, na parang inaapakan ng tao because of the way we look, because of, or whatever they tease us with, the words they use, siguro we use that as our biggest motivation to grow more as individuals and to achieve more. I wouldn't say that I'm seeking validation from those people who were doing me wrong. I would just say that I'm just here to prove to myself that I am not the words they describe
They're
me.
calling you.
Yes po.
Yan, and totoo naman talaga, 'di ba? So, from your kwento, should I assume that medyo short-lived lang yung phase where there was self-doubt that you were feeling about yourself because yun nga, started modeling na at the age of
Yes
16.
po.
So somehow, nade-develop mo na yung self-confidence mo slowly then.
So, siguro ganun yung iniisip ng mga tao. But no, even when I was modeling, mas dinout ko pa yung sarili ko. Kasi at some point, I was just a diversity quota. That time kasi talagang grabe yung campaign for diversity and for showcasing different skin tones. So I felt like may ibang mga shoots or ibang fashion shows that they're just getting me kasi kailangan nila ng ganitong shade of skin.
Mm-hmm.
But backstage, that was not how they treated me. Parang ganon. Or yung build ko. Growing up, akala ko sobrang payat po na. Pero nung pumasok ako ng modeling world, grabe, they were expecting me to be 25 inches lang yung waistline, to the point where I developed an eating disorder. So, I'd say na yung doubt, nandun pa rin siya eh. People would think that yung mga models, they're so confident, but no, sometimes it even destroys us. For me, at some point, I would say that I was really down when I was modeling, but it's just a matter of really accepting yourself and knowing why you are in that industry and knowing why you still want to stay in that industry. And for me, it was to show people that I can do it, parang despite not fitting the vital stats that they expect me to fit into, despite not having a workable hair. Kasi people, especially the hairstylists, most of the time, nasa-stress sila whenever they see my hair because they don't know how to style it. So, ayun, despite not fitting in those categories, you can slay, o diba? You can slay in the modeling world, just be you. You can have any body type that you want, or especially that you are born with, and still slay.
So at what point did you realize you were beautiful enough? Kasi nakita ko sunod-sunod na nag-modeling world ka
Yes,
na, nag-modeling ka na, tapos nag-Itbulaga ka na. So syempre, paano ba na-discover sa Itbulaga? Na-approach ka ba ng mga scout models in a mall? Tapos ito na nga, nag-MUP ka na rin. So at what point did you realize that you are beautiful?
I'd say when I entered MUPH QC.
Ito na yun, ito
Yes.
na lang.
So recently lang ako nagkaroon ng confidence to really wear yung mga ganong kataas na slit. Kasi before I was very conservative. Not because sa parents, kasi usually people will say, I'm conservative kasi ayaw ng dad ko ng ganito. I'd say I was conservative because I was really shy. I was really insecure about my body. Kasi hindi naman ako makinis, diba? Hindi naman ako super sexy, ganon. Then when I entered or when I joined MUPH QC, wala akong magagawa eh. If someone takes a photo of me and uploads it on the internet, that's it. It's there forever. So what I can do is just embrace it. Na that's the way I look. Na hindi ako maganda in all angles, but that's the way I look. And for me, na-accept ko siya na, oh, it was okay. So it was slowly growing on me. I'd say I'm still a work in progress. So even right now, parang I still have my own insecurities. But every day, I try to look myself in the mirror and really admire na I'm beautiful. Ganon. Because if I don't believe in myself, then who else will believe in me? Who am I gonna convince that I am beautiful? And I'm here kasi to also inspire other girls, especially what I always say, the girls who are morena like me, the girls who felt not so confident growing up. I'm here to inspire them. So if I don't feel beautiful, how am I gonna tell them that you are beautiful? Diba? So it should start from myself. I should start with myself. I should start working on my own confidence.
Inasahan mo bang manalo sa MUPH QC?
Hindi ko siya inaasahan, contrary to what people are saying on the internet. Kasi parang sobra daw na poker face ako lang nung kinoronahan ako. They thought that I was expecting it, but no po, I was just really maybe tired that time kasi it's my first pageant. And medyo na-stress ako actually when they announced that I was the winner.
Stressed?
Parang, I don't know, like everything flashed sa aking mind. When they crowned me, when they called my name, I wasn't expecting it. I just knew that I gave my best. And of course, I'm so happy that they saw it. Pero kasi as a first time in the pageant world, sobrang nakaka-stress siya. So when they crowned me, sabi ko, oh my gosh, may isa pa. So hindi pa tapos. Kasi I was expecting to go back to find my corporate, in the corporate world, babalik ako and I was gonna replenish when it comes to my savings kasi talagang naubos siya when I joined my first pageant. So that was my plan if ever I didn't win. So when I won, sabi, oh my gosh, hindi ko pa nare-replenish. Pero now, right now, I'm enjoying it. So, hello sponsor. So, let me use the platform na din ni Sir Adam. Hello po, I need help.
Opo.
Char!
Oo, malay mo may mag-reach out sa'yo after this
Opo,
interview.
as a first-timer, help niyo naman ako.
So now that you're here in MUPH, Bardagulan nga, di ba? So, in a lineup of strong women of color and Pinay Dusky Beauty, what makes you stand out? Who is Lorraine Ojimba?
I think it's very obvious that in a pool or an ocean of beautiful people, what makes me stand out is my personality. Kasi some of the beauty queens, meron silang parang stage wherein once they win, they change their persona. But of course, it's different for everyone. If that's what works for them, then so be it. But I really don't want to lose myself in this journey. I want to be queenly, but at the same time, I want to really showcase my wit. Because I'm a witty person, I'd say I'm really funny. I'm the class clown. So yun yung ayoko mawala, and that is what I want people to see right now, especially in this interview. So, lahat kasi ng tao pwedeng gumanda. Natural born, pwedeng maganda ka na or you can glow up. Pero yung personality, it's not something that you can fake. And right now, I am my realest, my truest version, especially in this interview. And this is what makes me stand out. Kasi we can have the same, hindi lang naman ako, aminin natin, I'm not the only biracial, di ba, in this beauty pageant. But not every biracial has the same upbringing as me. We don't uphold the same values. We didn't grow up in the same community. And most of all, we don't have the same personalities. So this, I think, is my edge. I can inspire people, but at the same time, I can also make them laugh. And I can also inspire others in different ways. I can also relate to other people. That is, I think, what matters. Paano ba? Kasi when I joined TV, reality shows, mga ganon, when I joined contests on TV, ang pinaka nagustuhan ko sa sarili ko is how I'm able to connect to other people. Makamasa kasi ako. Okay, so I grew up speaking English. That is my first language. I can speak English. I speak it at home. It's my first language. Pwede akong magpanggap dito na social ako. But I'd rather not because I want to connect to more people. That doesn't mean that I have to dim my own light. I have to dim my own shine. I just really want to connect to other people. And we all know na hindi naman lahat in the beauty world or in the beauty pageant world sila yung nakakaintindi ng mga deep words or the jargons that are mostly used in the beauty or the beauty pageant industry. So I really want to connect to more people, and if me speaking Tagalog and showing my personality helps me connect to more people, then I would make the most out of it.
So it's really important for girls like you to appear relatable, especially if you're competing in a pageant like MUPH.
Yes po. I'd say not only to appear, to really be relatable, to embrace it, not just for the sake of, getting more supporters, just show who you are. But of course, kung masama kang tao, huwag mo na i-show. So, ako naman kasi, I know that this is what I can offer to the world and this is what I can offer to people, to put smiles on their faces. So, I'll make the most out of it talaga.
And yesterday, nangyari na.
Ay, kaya na.
Ang press presentation
yes,
na inaabangan
fresh
namin.
na fresh pa kami ni Sir Adam.
Oo. Puyat pa ako.
Puyat pa si Sir Adam.
Upload. So, for me, nagmarka ka sa akin.
Wow, thank you so much, sir.
Yung yung buhok mo, yan. Parang feeling ko, yan pa rin.
Actually, ito na yun
Oo.
Natulog na akong ganyan.
Woke up like this ka na lang ngayon.
Ito na siya.
Pero napansin ko you are so, una ko na yung commentary video ko.
Yes.
Hindi ko pa ginagawa eh.
Okay.
Pero napansin ko talaga ha, you're so, apart from your walk, your very good walk, napansin ko, you're so unafraid to showcase your real you. Because napansin ko, you hardly wore makeup. Parang sabi ko, wow, is that a sign of her authenticity? Parang kasi syempre lahat fully made up kayo. Sabi ko, ano to? Strategy niya to. Pero for me, it's working ha. Kasi nagsa-stand out ka in a different way for me. So, if that was your plan, well, congratulations. You made a mark in a different way for me. So I don't know if that was your goal also during that time. Pero you held your own against the other girls in the competition. So you're off to a good start.
Well, thank you. Actually, it was the only plan we had was to really show people who I was. So the makeup, hindi namin, I'd say pinaghandaan yung makeup, pero it wasn't really glam. And I'm really grateful na na-appreciate siya ng mga tao. Actually, I also saw, may mga nag-comment na parang, ay, onti lang yung makeup ni Miss Lorraine. Pero if I were to do my own makeup, syempre gusto ko glam-glam. Pero now that it's paying off, na people are really appreciating me for who I am and for my simplicity, then parang, okay, it was good. I love it too now.
Diba?
Yes.
Diba? So, how's your relationship with your fellow contestants so far?
So far, ang saya niya. Siguro yesterday, I wasn't able to really interact with everyone kasi nga, first time pa lang namin mag-meet. Pero may mga nag-stick talaga na parang ka-vibe ko. Of course, ang una kong, syempre, yung mga girlies talaga. Yung aking mga sisters na kakilala ko na before joining this pageant. Syempre si Alexi, we've modeled before.
Talaga?
Yes po. Kaya medyo, sabi ko nga, nung una kong kita kay Alexi, told her on the spot, girl, they were trying to compare us. So, parang natatawa lang kami. Kasi nung nanalo ako, siguro, syempre, nalaman ng mga tao na, ay, may isa pang black. Ganon. So, they were trying to pit us against each other. Pero natatawa na lang kami backstage. And of course, si Kananga, si Natasha Jung, and si Mary, si Miss Universe Naik. So, sila yung mga naka-vibe ko. And of course, si Atisa kasi, we were sitting next to each other, and si Miss Pasig, pinahiram niya kami ni Atisa ng kanyang blankie. So thank you so much, Miss Pasig.
Naku ha. So, you don't mind the comparison. Lalo na kung kay Atisa, lagi kayong magkasunod, magkahilera alphabetically.
Yes po, pero wala namang nagko-compare sa, kasi ang layo talaga eh. Kumbaga, siya kasi, first of all, she's fair-skinned and talagang may napatunayan na siya sa beauty pageant. Ako, beginner lang naman ako. Parang, bakit niyo naman ako i-compare? Diba, sino ba naman ako para i-compare sa isang Atisa and sa isang Alexi Brooks? But I'm really grateful din kasi although walang comparison aside from the ones yun sa mga blacks, diba? Sobrang grateful ko na sinasama nila ako sa list nila ng top 10, top 20, or even top 5. Thank you so much po. Pero ayun, I'm really just here to enjoy lang talaga. Actually, nung nasa backstage ako, I was texting yung dati kong mga co-candidates in MUPH QC. Sabi ko, huy, dami na ang gaganda. Para akong nandun lang para mag-fangirl. Diba? So sabi ko, bahala kayo magbardagulan dyan. Basta ako, happy lang ako dito. I'm just surrounded by beautiful girls.
Alam mo maganda sa'yo, kung gaano ka kakalog at personable off stage, nadadala mo on stage.
Wow! Thank you po. Thank you.
Totoo yun. Like, bihira yung mga ganun yung kalog off stage pero kinakabahan na pagdating on stage.
Feeling ko nakakatulong sa akin yung pagkakalog ko kasi ang dami kong, actually nung MUPH QC, feeling ko nahihirapan sila na mag-upload ng mga videos ko nung nanalo ako kasi may mga BTS. Kasi sa lahat ng BTS videos namin nung MUPH QC, sumasayaw ako, nag-yo-yo-yo ako. So ayun, so dun ginagaya ko minsan nung iba kong mga co-candidates. And ginawa ko din siya nung MUPH, nung press con. Kasi feeling ko it really helps me na matanggal yung kaba ko. So it's just a reminder for me to just be myself. So kahit nung feeling ko nga nakita, sana hindi naman ako nakita kasi medyo kita ako sa gilid ng stage na sumasayaw ako bago ako umakit ng stage. Sana hindi nakita nila Sir Walter and Sir Jonas. Pero ayun. So it really helps me and I'm encouraging you to parang just do something that reminds you to be yourself whenever you're in a situation na kinakabahan kayo.
I really like how you are forging your candidacy here in in the Miss Universe Philippines pageant. You are unafraid to showcase your real authentic self, and that's very important, na unfiltered, especially that we have this, image of a beauty queen na kailangan men proper poise, 'di ba? Kailangan, alam mo 'yon, hindi pwedeng lukaret or galaw-gaw. Pero ikaw, you are very unafraid, and that's what I like about you. So, as we end this interview, for sure there are so many young girls who are watching this right now. So, knowing now as an adult here in MUPH, what would you advise those young girls who would also like to embark or follow the same path as what you are doing right now?
Yeah, so to all the little girls who are looking up to me as their role model, I would just really say never ever lose yourself. Always remember why you are doing things, okay? Always stick to your values, uphold the core, okay? Always never be afraid to show who you are. You're free to change, you're free to grow, pero never lose yourself in the process of doing so. And that's what I'm doing right now, of course, as you said po, practice what you preach. So, ayun lang, that's it lang talaga for me. It's just really showing who you are, letting the people see it. Kasi I'd rather be unwanted for being who I am than being loved for being who I'm not. So, ayun ang gagawin nyo. If you're thinking of changing yourself na talagang let's be honest, kasi may mga bata pa lang na talagang tinutulungan na sila ng parents nila to be future beauty queens or future models. And isa sa mga nawawala sa kanila is yung sparkle nila.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want them to lose their happiness. Kasi at the end of the day, the crown, pwede mo makakuha ka ng, pwede mo nga bilhin di ba? Pwede mong bilhin ng crown, pwede kang gumawa ng sarili mong crown, or you can win it, but you only have one self lang. And if you destroy it in the process of achieving your dreams, I'd say it's not worth it. So just really be yourself, be who you are, and love who you are.
So, in other words, never allow yourself to be defined by what happens to you.
Yes po.
In the pageant scene, or never allow yourself to be defined by the crowd.
Yes.
Whether you win it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
You can make. We are all queens, and we are all queens with or without a crown. We are all queens. We can all shine in different paths that we take.
So in a way, with what you're saying, it's joining a pageant like Miss Universe Philippines is every woman's journey, but one woman's destiny. Do you believe in destiny?
Yes, people call it destiny. I call it God's will. And I'd say me being here, it's God's will. Kasi last minute lang ako nagpasa. Actually, sinabi ko nga sa MUPH QC, I thought hindi na ako makakasama sa candidates. Kasi last minute, on the last day of screening, saka lang ako nagpasa. And parang tapos na ata yung call time. But they still accepted the form kasi pasok pa naman siya sa date. And for someone who has no experience, no styling team, no glam team, no funds to even sustain or to even, give myself proper styling and proper resources for the pageant, I'd say maybe I'm here for a reason and a purpose, and it's God's will.
Wow. I like your maturity talaga.
Thank you
I like
po.
your mindset.
Thank you po.
As my last question, looking ahead, May pa yung coronation na so we've got 2 months to see you in action, follow you on your journey. As early as now, what makes you an iconic Filipino ambassadress worthy of the Miss Universe Philippines sash?
I'd say what truly makes me an iconic Filipina ambassadress and a future Miss Universe Philippines is that I know that I'm here for a purpose and I'm here to fulfill that purpose. The fact that the opportunity knocked the last minute, parang hindi ako yung naghabol for the opportunity, it just came to me naturally. I'd say that is a sign that I'm here for a reason, and my wit my upbringing as a true Filipina, despite being biracial, it is also a good way for me to showcase not just my personality, but for me to also showcase how witty, how hospitable, how welcoming, and how positive or optimistic us Filipinos are. And this is something that I can bring and showcase to the international stage po.
Wow. Alam mo what I'm getting from you? Sorry, I have to add this na. I know I'm supposed to end the interview. Ang dami, parang may no-formulate na ako about your, hindi naman game plan, about, how you are dealing with things. You don't mind being labeled last minute, dark horse. Ano ba yung mga tinatawag sa'yo? Last minute entrant, dark horse, bubbling up. Pero you always rise to the occasion when it matters the most.
Maybe it really helps kasi alam ko kung kailan magpapatawa, alam ko when to be casual, pero pag seryoso. So I really take this, despite this being an impulsive decision from me, I really take it seriously. But at the same time, I'm enjoying. Yun po.
So, I hope it will be a life-changing journey for
po.
you this year. I hope you'll be able to achieve your goals here in Miss Universe Philippines. God bless you.
Thank you so much,
as
Sir
early as
Adam.
now. Talagang marami ka nang napapahanga talaga. So, don't mind the pagod, don't mind the stress. I mean,
Yes.
there's a reason why God is putting you here in MUP. Pinlant yan ni God
Yes,
sa yung seed na yan sa heart mo to inspire or to whatever purpose that you have for yourself and for your community. So, good luck!
Thank you so much, Sir Adam.
So, before we end, can you tell them where they can follow you here on your present Miss Universe Philippines journey?
Yes po, you can actually follow me on my social media accounts. Lahat yon, everything. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook page, and even my TikTok. That's at Lorraine Ojimba.
So there you go, guys. I hope you had a wonderful time tuning in to my wonderful interviewee's backstory. Talagang, wow, mapapa-amaze ka talaga sa kanyang, hindi lang sa kanyang ganda, pero sa kanyang angking talino
Wow.
at puso. So,
Thank you po.
until my next interview here in Miss Universe Philippines 2024, God bless you guys. Bye!
Bye!